Hey everybody, my name is Ishnav, as you may know. Today I'm going to show you what type of computer you should buy. First of all, we're going to take a few things off this list. Do not buy a computer with Chrome OS because there's no software for it or anything, and it sucks. And don't buy a Mac because Macs are really complicated and they're not worth. If you're just gonna use it for gaming, then there's no point because you can barely play any games for it. Like, you can't play Battlefield, you can't play Grid 2, you can barely play any games. You can only play the games for some companies, from some companies such as I don't even know, like Dirt. You can play Dirt 3, I know that, I gave it to my friend, but basically you can only play a few games and it's not as good. Well, if you're just going to use it for everyday use or business, yeah, for software editing and stuff, it's great, yeah, but other than that, a Macintosh is just a big amount of money for a product that isn't good for gaming. If you want to buy a good gaming computer for the same price as a Mac, if you want a desktop, just go search for Cyber Hour PC. Mine are the space. Like, if you don't have lots of space, like my computer has 1,000 gigabytes plus a server that it's connected to, so it's 1,000, and I have an external hard drive that's 1,000, and I have a backup folder, and then I have this external network that is 128,000 gigabytes. Yeah, 128,000. And so basically, I store all my games and stuff on this, and on my computer, and on my server. If you want a computer with a good graphics card, well, I don't have the greatest graphics card on this, but it's a stock one, and it's not actually that bad. It's equivalent to a really good AMD one. It's equivalent to the AMD Radeon HD 4000, I think. It can run most games, but they're usually low, and it's meant for like regular task work. It's an Intel graphics card, that's why it's not that great. You might want to get a NVIDIA. My built computer that I built, it has a NVIDIA GTX 760, I think, and I have this. It's a great processor. It's so worth it. Go onto the website. It has 8 cores, one of the only 8-core processors in the world. Well, not the only, well, it's one of the few. AMD is the only one that makes 8-core processors. It goes up to 4.0 gigahertz, and it can be overclocked, like, because it's an unlocked processor, so you can overclock it to 5.0. It's the fastest processor in the world, basically. So, yeah, I'll show you here. And it comes with the water cooling, and it has the fan, a regular fan, and it has a really good graphics card. If you don't want to buy a graphics card, it has AMD graphics cards like that, and it comes with that. So yeah, let me just processor, because it shows desktops, so we're going to show processors, and then we're going to show, I'm going to show you the most expensive. How to, like, if you want a $1,000 computer, this is easy. The processor for 318, or I have this one, the 219.99 one, and so basically, no, I have this one over here. I have the 8-core, the 8-core, this one, 174.99. It's a great processor. You can bring up to, it starts at 4, and then you can bring up to 4.4. 6.0, but you might want to buy some good cooling for it. Here, I'm going to show you the CyberPower PC. Like, these are great computers because they're super fast and they're built for gaming. So initially you want one of these if you're going to game, but if you don't, wow, these are actually really cheaper than I thought, because the ones that I see cost like $3,000. Like, if you're supposed to click, instead of clicking processor, if I click price load high to low without processor in it, here, like with high to low here, see, look, there's a CyberPower PC, costs $3,000. Cybertron high power. Yeah, see, these PCs are expensive. CyberPower PC right here. Yeah, so basically these PCs are really expensive, but they have the AMD FX processor. It has the first 8-core, most advanced gaming. Yeah, it's like the best. And then here's here's like the other computers. They're good, really good actually. I have no complaints on mine. I have a GTX. I have for my build computer I have a GTX, and I have a CD-ROM, everything you can find at Tiger Direct. I bought the case, CD-ROM, ROM. I have a thing. I think it's an Asus motherboard. I have that. I forgot which one. I searched it up like a few days ago. I have Windows 7 because Windows 8 isn't that great for gaming. It's more productivity, so I have Windows 7 on it. And yeah, that's basically it. If you want to buy a laptop, buy a reliable laptop. Make sure it's an i5 or above. My i3 for this computer is one of the top of the line, so I have no complaints for that. It's faster than most i5s. So yeah, my i3, and it's a great computer, the one that I have, believe me. For $400, well, it cost me $300 something. It's an amazing computer. $300. My friend, or she's not really my friend, she bought a computer for $400, and hers is it's a Pentium. It's even worse. Hers is a Pentium, and so it doesn't even run properly. It's super slow. But mine is amazing. Here, I'll show you the properties of my computer. I didn't take the test. I don't think they have it anymore, but it used to be really fast. Now it won't be because I use it a lot. So basically, you want an Intel Core, good processor. Make sure Intel Core and AMD are basically the same, but the highest AMD equals the i7. So, they're cheaper because like my FX is equal to an i5. Well, you could buy it's equal to an i3. This thing costs $225. My FX AMD one costs $179. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper than what it should be. Like it should be a lot higher, but it's selling it super cheap. And so you just buy that, and it's faster than an i5, and it's up to par with an i7. You want a modest amount of RAM. You might want to get HyperX RAM. I just got whatever was in this. I just bought a laptop. I didn't change anything in it really. You want a 64-bit operating system. Yeah, that's pretty much it.